we're not that late. It's only a minute late. But anyway, welcome to Shabby Geek. Hello. So it's movie posters night. Can't go wrong, can you? Bloody fantastic. So we've got loads of people. I've got a few posters to show that people have sent in. And if anyone in the chat wants to send in a poster, either through Twitter or Instagram, I'll try and get it up. But I have some people to help me out. So without further ado, I'm going to get them straight in because we've got quite a bit to talk about tonight. So we've got Mr. Fuller.
Howdy, up. How we doing?
We have Matthew. Hello, Matthew.
Hello, sexy people.
We have Stu. All right, Stu.
Hello.
Hello.
We have P.G.M. Hello, Peter.
Hello.
We have Mangafandanga. Hello, Si.
Go forth.
I'm waiting for DTM. So if DTM comes in, it'll be the one to come in. But other than that, how are you, boys? How was everything?
Not too bad.
Yeah. So let's have a look at the chat. Let's have a look and see. So Gerard is here. Hi, Gerard.
Hey, Gerard.
Baz is here. Kieran's here. Good old Tony's here. Yeah, it should be a laugh. I mean, it's like I say, you know, toy-wise, we all, you know, have our favourites and non-favourites and learn, but movie posters, I think, something we've all grown up with, isn't it? It's something that means a lot to all of us. So I think in every collection, somebody has, you know, movie posters. Let's have a look. Matt's collection. Hi, Matt. Hi, pal. All right, David. Nice to see you. Miriam's here.
Ooh.
Jason. Jeez, everybody's here. It's flying.
Kieran. Yeah, what you doing? What you doing being here on a chill Wednesday night?
Hey, John's here.
Hey.
Claire. Mrs. Scuba Pete. So, Si, basically, tell everybody what you found and what you've got. Let me just make you.
It's not what I found or anything like that. Even though it's about the fourth time you've mentioned vintage posters, which it isn't, what it is a friend of mine called James, a friend of mine called Dill. He works at the cinema for years, and this June the 4th, our Odeon cinema has been closed down for good. So we've got no cinema really. So all these summer blockbusters now, we have to either go to the next town on, we just wait till they come out on streaming services. So not last weekend, but the weekend before, he came down and he popped these three, and the three big tubes of posters, and they're absolutely heavy and just full of posters. I've no idea what's in them. They could be a load of crap, they could be a load of gold. I have no idea at all what's in them. But I thought what we'll do is, so like I'm as new as you lot are with these, I don't know what's in them, but I thought we'll just get them out and show them, see what we can do with them.
Right, perfect. And like I say, people have sent them in and so forth. But before I do that, obviously I asked you what your favourite posters were. So I'm just going to show what your favourite posters are. Let's have a look, and we'll do it. Right.
Oh, look at
If I
you.
talk slower, it'll take the time up.
We'll do it right now. Hang on a minute.
Any minute, it's coming.
Oh, he's got the music.
He likes this one, doesn't he, Matt?
Yeah, I like this one. It's good.
Yeah, good poster that.
Yeah.
Oh, choice, Stu.
Yeah, great poster that one.
Yeah, nice one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah.
Was that a Drew Scoopman?
Can't remember now. I think it might be. No, I don't think it is. No. Oh.
Snap.
Ooh.
Snap. Oh,
Good one.
Yeah,
Good
great
one.
poster. That's iconic as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's basically our favourites. But let's have a conversation. What is it, do you reckon, about movie posters that appeal to us? Because if you've noticed, apart from size 70s, all of us picked an 80s movie poster. So do you think it's a nostalgia thing, just like it is with the toys?
Oh, yeah. Because, like, before you ever got to see the movie, you'd see the promotion posters up around town. They'd be splashed on billboards and they'd be hanging up outside the cinema. So we probably went to the cinema an awful lot more back then than we would nowadays because we didn't have home entertainment. And you'd be queuing to go in to see one film and there'd be a poster for what's coming out in a couple of months and it would build up the excitement and the everything building up before it. So definitely, there's definitely that sort of nostalgic attachment to the posters.
Absolutely. And I remember going around the shops in the 80s as well. We had a shop called Athena and it used to do like movie posters and stuff like that. And then HMV started doing as well. So you just go and you're just looking through all the posters and stuff. And it just, some of them are absolutely fantastic. So yeah, awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Stu? When I was a kid, we used to have an Athena in Blackpool. And when I was a kid, you don't really have much money as a kid. And I had a weekend job. And I used to work in this chippy and I used to rumble chips all day Saturday, all day Sunday, just rumbling chips in this big chipper, this potato chipper. And I used to go to Athena, and because like it was, I used to think I used to get £12.50 wages, for the 2 days I was about 13. And I'd go to Athena, and because they used to do like a postcard rack, but they were movie posters.
Yes,
I remember those as well,
yeah.
And they were like 13p, 15p, 25p. So I just used to go and fill up all the posters with the postcards, buy them instead from Athena.
Yeah.
That's good.
Awesome.
I think it's also more eye-catching. You're looking at a poster like Back to the Future, and you get so excited. Back in the day, if you and you saw this really physical poster that you saw of Marty McFly standing there watching his watch, just really simplistic. It's eye-catching. It's colourful. Same with Last Crusade poster. There's not much in it.
It's not much colour, is it? It's one colour. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one colour, but it's the placement of the pictures and the people in it as well. It could be eye-catching.
Yeah.
And
but they weren't just movie posters. They were the covers of the VHS when you went to your rental store, and that's what you were looking at. And you'd pick up like you'd nothing to go on, so it was whatever the promo picture was on the video cassette. It just ignited the imagination and made you want to pick that one and bring it home. Yeah.
And that's the thing. I think that nowadays when I look at posters, there doesn't seem to be as much like. You don't really like, apart outside of the big ones, your Star Wars, your Avengers, all stuff like posters. When I was a kid, used to be like works of art. They were painted. They were just beautiful. And now, as it got over time, it just felt like two big heads, photoshops, a bit of writing underneath. It's like all the glamour of a poster that used to pull you in seems to have disappeared.
It's not done by artists anymore, is it? It's done on a computer. It's just not. No, there's no love taken.
More graphics.
Do you think a movie poster could tell you a lot about the movie itself, as in like what kind of movie it was going to be, like an action movie or an adventure movie, that kind of thing? Do you when you look at the posters, do you get that from the poster?
Well, when a couple of you boys have put that Back to the Future poster up, and going back to what you said about making you want to go, that was the first poster for me as a kid that I remember I really wanted to go and see it. And once I found out it was about time travel and there was this kid and he was going to take this DeLorean, that poster was like, I can't wait to see this film, as a kid. So I do believe that, Stu. Yeah, I think it does bring in for that.
Hey, let me just see what you're showing right there.
He's showing a right pair of legs.
He's showing his legs off.
Look at those.
Look at those.
That's for you.
Give that poster a wipe.
Yeah, that's a bit weird the way you place that on the screen. You go, hang on, what's going on?
Hello.
That's a great poster, all that thing.
Yeah.
That's a nice ass as well.
My thank you, Stu.
That would catch your eye, right? Because it's
Des makes a point, right? He said, I suppose back then less was more, and he suppose he's right, because now it's like the Ahsoka trailer we saw yesterday. You saw that, then you can pick up your phone, you can go on YouTube, you can go, you know what I mean? You can see it as many times as you want. But when we were kids, the only time really you saw movie posters, was either at the cinema, wasn't it, or in a magazine, you know.
Or bus stop. Always the bus stop. We'd get the bus, wasn't it? You see them at the bus stops.
Bus stop.
Yeah,
Exactly right. Yeah.
You still see them in the bus stops now, occasionally, don't you? So, but people used to pinch them, didn't they? Try and get them out.
Nice to see you, pal. That's awesome. That's awesome to come in.
I guess it's got to be pleasing to the eye. I guess it has to actually capture, you know, the visual context.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I believe that posters do that. That's why we never forget them. You know, posters are like comic books and they're like old album covers and even some game covers back. I mean, remember games back in the day, like what Teddy's plays? Some of them were just terrible. But the cover on it, the artwork on it, you'd be like, I've got to get that game. You'd get it. You'd feel it blocks, wouldn't it? But you'd be like, got to get it.
Well, that's a good point. How many of these actually picked for your movie poster? Because what I wanted to do was, for example, Return of the Jedi is not my favourite movie, but it is my favourite movie. I just love that minimalistic, you know, with the two hands holding the lightsaber, and it was all blue and just. So how many of these you actually picked your favourite movie as your favourite movie poster?
Oh, I did, yeah. Yeah. It's always a go-to movie for me. So yeah.
But I'll tell you something, I cannot remember, tell me if I'm wrong, but I was thinking about movie posters all week. I can't remember any Rocky posters. All I can remember is the black background, the white writing to tell you it was Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't remember any Rocky posters.
Yeah.
No, Rocky 3, he's got the sky behind him. He's just stood there
I
with
thought that was like a promotional picture like they did for like magazines and stuff. And it was that an actual poster.
That's like the Superman posters, wasn't it? The original one, it was just Superman, wasn't it?
Wasn't Rocky 4 with the two gloves? The Russian and the American glove, the two gloves.
And he had the flag on. Exactly.
Yeah. You see, I thought of that, but then I remembered that was it not the beginning of Rocky 4?
Oh, yeah, it could have been,
You actually did it in the beginning. That's where I got confused. You think, well, was that a poster or was that like...
No, it was a poster. It was a poster. They made a poster out of that. It was they had a look at it, so...
Yeah, wasn't there a poster with Mr. T and Rocky on it, sort of facing each other?
I've just finished. I'm going to look up Rocky posters.
Yeah.
Can't remember any.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Rambo ones?
Rambo ones, I remember.
Yeah. Remember Rambo ones, yeah.
Let's have a look. Movie posters are artwork in themselves, yeah.
I think there's a difference. In posters. You can be a publicity poster, which can be absolutely different than the major poster as to what the film is about. So, and the artist's impression of the poster, like what you were saying, Brian, that it was drawn, and photographed, or something like that.
Yeah.
What about you, Dave? What about you, Dave?
I'm here.
I know. How are you, DTM?
Hey, Dave.
Sorry, I didn't even realise. I've been having a bit of a nightmare trying to get on. I didn't even know I was there.
Well, tell me your nostalgia for movie posters. Like Matt made a good point, you know, about seeing it on bus stops, and because when we were kids, it wasn't as if we could be inundated. It's like, what would I do for furniture if I needed to do a movie poster thing? It's so easy for me to do, but as kids, you only saw it when you saw it, wasn't it? Really? So
I think a lot of it for me were video shops and all the posters that all promoting new video coming out. And they used to where I used to go as a kid, they used to get rid of them and just give them away, like, you know, all your posters. They'd just collect them that way.
Some nice posters in video shops, weren't they, Dave? I used to love the hang-ups as well. You get some great hang-ups, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Like mobiles on the ceiling and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Look, DTM, people saying hello to each other. It's Scuba Pete. Hi, Scuba. So, Si, I'll make you big a minute. And you can start opening this tube and let's see what's in there.
Yeah. Well, look, like I said, I'm like you lot. This could be 60 posters of Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris.
Yeah,
I've no idea. You know what I mean? We'll just have to see what they are.
Nothing.
If they're all The Last Jedi, it's going to be a very short stream. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Way out.
We wanted to be Lucy Pinder pictures. Come on.
Ooh. This is a bad one.
So how
Now,
many
what
do you
me
think's
and
in
Mark
these
decided to do was this. With these posters, if some of them are worth keeping, what we're going to do is we're going to get us all on again in the next couple of weeks, few weeks, and we're going to do a wheel. So each poster, if anybody thinks that's worth keeping or you want one of these posters, I think the fairest way to do it is just by doing a wheel. And if we can put all the posters on like one wheel for each spin, and we could do it like that if you want, if that's what you think. Or research ones. And all these are these are all Odeon posters, so you won't be able to buy these posters.
Yeah.
That's one.
Oh,
that's a good one straight off the bat.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at
wow.
that. That's very sore.
These posters are the ones that you put in the foyer. So if you had a light up light background frame, they'd all light up. They're all the foyer posters. So
they're quads, and they call them quads. Is it quads?
Quads.
Yeah. Quad. Yeah. Yeah, because they go that way instead of up. But yeah.
It's like a band.
Oh, look at that. That's very.
But again,
That's
they
so
can tell you
nice.
what the coming look. So it's like in cinemas. It's not like, you know, these were like released before they were.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Yeah, they are brilliant big posters.
Yeah, I've not seen the film yet. I'm not sure if I would go. Not sure if I would
It's
go
a
to the
big feel
cinemas.
to me. It's like a plasticky, like it's a weird.
Yeah. It's like money, innit? It's like new money. It's kind of that. It's got that plasticky. They made a
What's it
plastic
made
in
out of then? Is it a plastic it's made out of, or?
It's like feels like money, yeah. Feels like that sort of thing. It's like a little thicker plastic, and I suppose it's so it lights up better. You know, when you put it through lights and stuff. So again, I think
it's heavier than a Hasbro card back,
isn't it?
What, Conor?
It's heavier than a Hasbro card back.
Yeah. Can't get. We'd be lucky to get a crease in that.
Dollar Tree toilet paper's heavier than that. Do you know what I mean? Bloody unbelievable. Them card backs.
So I think that one's worth wheeling. That Spider-Man one.
Yeah,
Somebody could win that.
Everyone will want that one. That's a beautiful poster.
Ooh,
See how jumpy?
I might end up keeping this one actually.
He's got, I think I'll keep this one and that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Nice.
I just can't lift this thing to lift it up big enough. But
He's having that one.
But again, look, if you look at the back of them, see how it comes through.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right.
cool.
Yeah.
They're like
Double-sided.
so if you
Oh,
put a
that's
light
wicked.
behind that, all that'll light up.
Yeah.
Cool on that. That's not bad at all. Two modern ones.
that's awesome.
Again, there might be some duplicates in here. It might be just what they've got this past month. I've no idea.
Can I just stop
That's
you while
a
we
good
all say, Marky D, happy birthday, my friend. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Marky
birthday.
D.
Yeah. Is it a milestone? Bless him. Is it a milestone?
Ooh,
21.
he's large.
I've got a milestone.
Oh,
What's that one?
Oh, is that June?
Oh, that's a
Oh,
June.
June, yeah.
Oh, part 2. Look at that. It's not even come out yet. Oh.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Well, it must be the new one, eh? But again,
Yeah.
they put the cinema on the June the 4th, so they wouldn't be able to show this.
Yeah.
Oppie makes a good point here, because one of your favourite posters that you picked out was an international poster. One that you made it clear that it's not the Enter the Dragon one. It was the Japanese one.
No, it's always that Japanese one.
It's always good
Yeah.
to see different outlook
Yeah.
on international posters. I can't
right.
think of any that stand out though. Can you, Matt?
There's some of the Star Wars ones, the Polish ones, and the Hungarian ones. They're really crazy posters. Yeah.
So what's the been
After
so
the-
what? It's The Flash, Spider-Verse, and June 2, wasn't it, so far?
Yeah.
Oh,
The
quicker
June
so
one.
far, anyway.
Yeah, I like the
Doing
June
all right
one.
so far, Si?
I don't know what this is at all. Never even heard of it, I don't think.
Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah, I do. It's the new Gran Turismo.
Oh, wow. Look at that. It's amazing, these posters. That I guess they've got to advertise it beforehand, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a while.
Who's in that, Soy?
He looks like the guy from, what's he called? David
Oh, David Harbour, yeah.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom.
I don't know who that guy is in the front.
No, I think he's a newbie actor. Yeah.
I've seen trailer for it. It's not my kind of thing, that.
Well, hang on a minute,
Nah.
DTM. Is it a trailer for the video game Gran Turismo? That's
Oh, hang
Yeah.
on. There
I
might
think
be
so,
around
yeah.
to the next one that I've just seen.
Oh,
I do know that.
Shai's going to keep them all.
Yeah,
See, I won't do that though. See, that's the thing, because I like my stuff. I mean, I have got hundreds of vintage posters from the past, and like I said, my friend Dill's been at the cinema for a long time, and I've always had loads of posters come in. I've still got every poster I ever had as a kid. So again, all these will be like, oh, I don't know about this one.
Oh, that's a good question. I'll ask that in a minute, Jonathan.
You ready for this one, boys?
Oh, look at that one.
Soon, yeah, not the actual date. So,
And that's big poster.
Yeah, that's a nice
But
one.
again, it's like all the others. It's all for the background, so you can classic it up.
Oh,
That's a real promo, though, isn't it? Doesn't have the date or just
Nice.
You can't buy them.
Yeah.
I mean, you probably buy them online and stuff like that. You know, people that work at the cinema and knock them out and stuff. But
Jonathan's got a question that we should all ask you. He says, do you think some movie posters have stayed in our memory so much due to also being on T-shirts? That's it. Now, Andy, our Chronicles, he's just got a big batch and he showed loads of iron-on print T-shirts from the 80s that these kids have had done. Do you remember T-shirts like that? And what
yeah.
Still buy it now.
Yeah.
of course, I shot JR T-shirt, all transferred on with a little bit of a blood hole here. I shot JR. Remember that T-shirt as a kid? Strut around in that Conor.
I remember the days you could just.
You know what I mean? Look,
Yeah. I remember as a kid, you walked in a shop, you just picked the picture, and they did it there and then. The print. Yeah, it's different.
Mark, I don't think he sold Andy's T-shirts very well then. These T-shirts that he's pulled out, they're like from 78 to 83. But do you remember when he was a kid and he got like the BMX transfers and he used to get all that glitter that was all around the side and they were proper sparkly, the transfers of the like late 70s, early 80s. This is how every one of them was. There was an X-Wing one like that, proper 70s T-shirt. Oh, some really good stuff he had.
And
one day I'll get to show you them T-shirts. They're really good.
Right, so I've just got a couple more people send us stuff. So, right, so let's make big. Let's see what's next.
Well, no, show some pictures first, Mark, because that's the first one gone. That's actually the first one, and there's another one here, but give me a minute. I'm sweating like a pig.
All right, well, there's a few people that have sent pictures in, so I'll just have a look, see if I can get all of this.
Okay, it's going to be fun.
Well, you pull a graphic ones, isn't it?
Hopefully, no pictures of Taz. I don't see.
Oh, we're not showing them. Oh, right, forget it. No. Let's have a look. So basically, if I can go through these, I'll show you. Here we go. So this is my mum's favourite. Mine and Si's mum's favourite is right there.
Class from Anne-Marie.
Yeah, so that's Anne-Marie's got, which is, I mean, that's the thing. When you look at the artwork, and I think that's why most of the posters when we were kids were cool, because it's like they took. Now it's more like photogenic. I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? CGI'd and put together. But back then they painted them all, didn't they?
Can I just say, Shabby, that really does remind me of the Empire Strikes Back one with Han and Leia.
Before with the Darth Vader looming over it. You're exactly right, my friend. Yeah.
I wonder if that's where the basic idea of that was. It must have been, because that is exactly like it. Yeah.
Dark Lycan sent that one in. Our Baz and that's so iconic. That movie poster. It really
that's
is.
A good choice, Baz. That's a great poster.
Then we've got Claire and sent Cool Running.
I just watched that the other day.
I know this is her favourite movie, Claire's, but is this her favourite movie poster? Because she wrote it to me. And
probably.
I think, yeah. So Cool Running.
That movie hasn't aged. You can still watch it and get as much enjoyment out of it.
I did not know, but she bought all the Funkos. I didn't do that. Funko did Cool Runnings, but she's got all the Funkos of them. She loves that film, yeah.
My wife.
You
see, now I was shocked because I said to Jen, "What's your favourite movie poster?" And she said this one. So I thought that's I think that's a poster that we all love. But it's not one that comes to your mind straight away, is it, E.T.? But
it is.
Seriously, that is such an iconic image.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Really is.
You can smell the 80s off that one.
Yeah.
You really can. That's a good point.
Yeah, you can smell the
This is our Gerard. So our Gerard sent a model called Ragnarok. which is a
it's a great poster though.
It is a nice poster.
I like the
Yeah.
colours. Yeah.
The whole film's like that. It's just the colour in it, and that film
Yeah.
just reminds you. There's so much colour in that film.
Off the press.
Jeff Barker picks. He said to me,
Oh yeah.
basically what Jeff said is anything from John Carpenter, but this is the one that he picked out. So the thing.
Well, that's quite well. It's Alex Ross work. Alex Ross did that. So the comic book artist Alex Ross, he actually painted that.
Did he?
That is a cool
Yeah.
That is a cool poster.
Yeah, it is really cool. Luke Reynolds reviews. He actually sent two. He's read Bloodsport and Van Damme, but that's a real cool one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't send anything in from Grange Hill.
movies. So.
Yeah, good point.
This now P.G.M. just showed this, but this is VTRs. So VTR said a Roger Moore for your eyes only. He also said Moonraker, but that one's an iconic one. And they both are. The Moonraker one's just as cool as well. So, and that's what we've got so far from people. And I know people are sending stuff in. I can hear my phone buzzing like crazy. So.
I've got the Empire Strikes Back one from the Gone with the Wind there. Is it that one there?
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, I see what you mean now, actually, yeah.
That's the postcard style one, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, I can't afford posters.
No. We were talking about that earlier, me and Si.
Yeah, we're talking about like when I was a kid, you know, like when you go into a theatre and places like that, Dave.
Yeah.
I was always buying postcards than I did, yeah. I'd rather buy a postcard than a poster as a kid. I was just like...
Moonraker.
Let me make. Hold on one sec. That's the one. That's a
good one. I like yours on that one. Yeah.
I know a Dude's Nerdery's got a version of that one where he's just holding the gun in the space outfit. That was a cool poster too, you know, without all the images on the background. So.
I've got a Raiders one. That's got foreign text on it. I don't know where I've got that one from, to be honest.
That is a great poster, that.
Cliffhanger.
Is that where he drops the raccoon?
That's looks dodgy. Last Action Hero, bit of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's another
I've got hundreds here. This one here, Si. Have you ever seen that one before?
No.
It was a promotional one for before Batman Returns came out.
Centre backs, that's true. That. No, I haven't, Dave. No.
Yeah, I've been trying to get it in a book, full-size poster, but I can't find it.
Yeah, no, I've not been seeing that. No. I thought that was my most expensive poster I ever bought, Dave. I wanted a Japanese cinema Batman Returns poster.
Yeah.
And I looked on, this is years ago, and I looked online and looked. And the only place I could find one, funnily enough, was New York City. This guy had one in New York. I ended up paying 150 quid for a poster. But I wanted that poster so bad. Do you know what I mean?
With the three of them on there?
The three top heads, and then all the bottom, it's all Japanese. That's the one I wanted. Nice. So, I had to go to New York for that. Weird.
Matt says here most of my movie posters were dual-sided with the reverse image on the back, with the exception of the original trilogy posters. They did not start dual-sided posters until the late 80s, early 90s. Oh, that's pretty impressive. So let's have a look. Tez is here. Tez. Let's have a look. Happy 50th Mark. Let's have a look. Hello, cat. Always remember the Chud poster. Is this a horror, this Chud poster?
Yeah, I remember the Chud poster.
I don't remember it. What was it? I jumped it out of the way.
Do you remember the Cujo poster as well?
Cujo.
That dog on the front door, Cujo in blood. It's crazy.
No, what's the? Well, tell me what the Chud. Oh yeah, he's got another one. Let's have a look.
That was the same sort of thing, wasn't it? The Chud poster.
Shaun of the Dead. Just actually pointing out DTM's. This is a comedy poster, right? You showed us all the artwork posters, right? So there's a contrast between artwork posters and just photograph posters.
Yeah.
Still got a amazing presence. So just thought I'd point it out.
Oh, look at that! My son goes go-karting with the Gran Turismo bloke on that poster. That's pretty cool. And
if your lad wants that poster, Dave, I don't think anybody would mind us giving it Dave, would they, for his boy, if he wants that poster?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
if you want that poster, Dave, just let me know and I'll send it to you.
Yeah. Got any Barbie posters?
Might have yet, Matt. Shabby might be happy.
Hey,
That's a She-Ra poster.
old manga posters. So, were your bedrooms, lads, smaller like mine in size were with movie posters when you were kids?
Yeah. I think I had the main one I had was I had the Crow poster, which is the main, first Crow. I had that when I was more teenager. And I had No Escape, which is a Ray Liotta film, which I remember.
Oh, it's a good film, that.
Yeah. Still not. This is made from the people that did Aliens and Terminator. I remember seeing it just Ray Liotta's face with the island, and that was great. I think I got that from the video shop. So most of the posters look the same. The famous Brandon Lee one when he's walking through the door is the Crow poster, which is quite. Yeah.
That's a
It's funny how we never followed them up, isn't it? It's funny how it just stayed with the Crow, and then I thought by now we'd have a few more Crow movies by now. I really
we're supposed to have a redo, aren't we? They're supposed to redo it now, aren't they, or something?
Especially, Matt, with so many Rise of Asian stars since the death of Brandon Lee. There's been so many, like, especially the Indonesian guys in the raid. If any of them was to be in the Crow, that would be like. But they don't touch it, do they?
The guy who played the It redoing it or something, rumored to be playing the Crow.
No idea, but I'd like to see something else done with the Crow. I think it was really underestimated when it came out. I mean, I was always been into hip hop and drum and bass as a kid growing up, so the Crow was never my scene, and I got blagged by a mate of mine to go and see it because I was, watching all the adverts for it. It seemed like something like a big death metal gig or something. So I was like, oh no. I went to see it and I loved it. I thought it was brilliant.
I've not seen it in years, and it was
Matt's collection. Matt's collection's just sent in this.
Oh wow. Yeah,
so
that's cool. I like that.
His lightsabers in between all these.
That's a cool setup.
That's a nice touch.
That's great.
That display's lovely.
Yeah, it looks nice. That's a great idea to do your lightsabers, isn't it? Like your posters up.
Yeah, that is cool.
So there's loads of lads that can. If you can hear my phone buzzing, everyone's sending stuff in. So I'll try and get
amazing sensations, Shabby, with your vibrator going on.
As Shabby what? Paying 10k for all these things. No, Si just messaged me and said he's got these stuff. So Si, do you want to go through your next tub while I try and sort out everybody else?
Well, first of all, Anne-Marie's just knocked on for this hot exclusive. That's what I was talking to. She wants me to show you this. So I think this is an old poster.
Oh.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Full size. He's actually got it.
Look at that.
Oh, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
It is a gorgeous work of art.
Is that an original one? Is it? Is that original?
Yeah, it must be, yeah. It's an old one.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah. Cheers, Bill. I'll get to him. I'll get to them all. So let's have a look now. Let's have a look. Oh, so our Terry's just sent one. So TJC's just sent one. Let's have a look what TJC sent. That one right there.
What's that?
Right. Really funny too.
Right. Not seen that one.
Was it John Landis movie? Am I right in saying John Landis?
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd, isn't it? And John Candy, isn't it?
Okay.
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray's here.
Bill Murray. Sorry, Bill Murray.
So look, I'll try and get another one.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that funny. I've seen it. I didn't think it was that funny. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's a cool poster, Matt. Do you remember the Platoon poster? Or the full poster? Rounds at the side.
There you go. I'll send you this one. I'll send you this poster, Shabby. This is a Polish Star Wars New Hope poster. It's way out.
So let's have a look. You send it to me, my friend. Yeah, I've got it. Right.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
What's again? Just tell me what that is again, mate.
That's a Polish Star Wars poster for the New Hope.
Really?
So that's Luke and Leia there, isn't it? So
yeah, you can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never seen that, Matt. I've seen you, dark horse like that.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. Just saying then, Mark, Dave put a message in the chat that he'd something like that. He'd think it's awesome. So I'll make sure Dave gets that. I'll send that off to Dave.
Got you.
From us all.
All right. Well, I've got one of Scuba P here, right here. Let me show you this one. So Scuba
Better be Basic Instinct. Better be Basic Instinct.
Scuba sent in this.
Donovan's Reef.
Wow.
Donovan's Tush.
Oh, John Wayne. Ah.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So there's Scuba's. So look, right side. So go on, Matt.
No, I just found this other one's really great.
Yeah, honestly, keep bringing them in. That's what
Return of the Jedi one. This is really out there. There you go. Look at that one. So.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh, that is cool.
That's different, that, isn't it?
And that's Polish again, Matt, is it?
Yeah, there's a dragon look kind of thing at the bottom there. You're like, what? The lizardy dragon? What the?
That looks like the same artist that Andy Lemire one, Mark. Has Andy not sent these pictures in yet? I told him to send
Yeah,
them. He's got a Polish poster it's similar to that.
Yeah.
Looks like the same artist.
Is that representing the Rancor, maybe? I think that might be representing the Rancor.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Andy's favourite. I can show you Andy's favourite right now, which is funny because the amount of posters that Andy's got, this is the one that he picked. It is. Hang on a sec. Let me just get it done.
BOE says he thinks that's Hungarian. Now, knowing the BOE, I'm taking his word for it.
BOE would know.
He's probably got one.
Oh, that's
beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful poster, that though, isn't it? It's really nice.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Someone's going to pull out this, right?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. 89 poster. That used to be everywhere, didn't it, that, at one point?
It did.
You couldn't move without seeing that.
Oh, that's a nice one, that, Pete. Nice.
And my favourite thing I had was an enamel little badge, and I used to wear it on my uniform for school. I loved it. And that was great as well. I loved Tintin. I thought it was brilliant.
So, it's 2 posters, magazine posters, I think.
All right.
Right, yeah.
I mean, that Batman one's quite simple, isn't it? It really,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's.
Yeah.
I don't think.
But stunning. Like, I mean, they
Yeah.
just took the logo and just did so much with it.
Stu, you're gonna love this because Stu showed this. First of all, I love that movie, Georgie. I love
Yeah,
that
looks a
movie.
good poster as well.
There is some good. Was that Juice Juicing as well that did Labyrinth?
Who?
Juice
Must
Juicing.
be.
Did he do Labyrinth?
Yeah, it would be. When it Lucasfilm,
Yeah.
it was Lucasfilm, wasn't it? Labyrinth was Lucasfilm. Yeah.
I'll just show the one BOE, but BOE.
Is this the one I'm thinking of?
BOE's favourite movie poster is that one right
Hey!
Look at that.
Oh, dear. Oh,
Good
dear,
old
BOE.
BOE.
We're all waiting
Not
for
seen,
the sequel.
not seen that one, BOE.
That's
Bless him.
fantastic. So if we go to Stu,
Oh yeah,
you
yeah.
show-
It's
they
the
are.
same one.
That's how
Look at that.
popular it is. You see, even Stu's
Yeah.
got it.
Oh, well, I've got mine laminated. Mine's laminated. I got a laminated
I'm going to get a
version.
frame for mine.
Jeez. Oh, on Twitter, right? I'll try Twitter too. Right, Si, if you, I'll make you big, while I'll go and find some more stuff, and you can go for your next
Yeah, I'll
one.
pull out one more. There's quite a lot in this one.
Right, so, yeah.
Oh, beast. Yeah, it looks like a lot of these, though, are new ones.
Oh,
Guardians.
I only watched that at the weekend.
Guardians
Great.
3. So
Great
again, it'll be a
film.
coming soon one. Look, coming soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh, it's volume 2, is it? Mm.
Get me back here. Oh, I don't think we could give this one away if we tried. And there's two of them.
There was 2. Bonus. Put my name down twice.
Ooh.
No thanks. Maybe not. So
I turned it off halfway through. It was awful.
I retract my name for that poster. Thank you.
I might just cut the
seen
loose
the first one.
bit out for Shabby and send him that bit. All
Yeah, the
framed.
loose I'll keep, no problem. No.
Do you think it's? What do you think? I've not seen the film, but I've just got a feeling it was going to be bad. I think when I just saw the 2 villains, I just didn't think they were villainic. I don't know.
I don't know. I turned it off after about half an hour. It was just so cheap. It was too cheesy. And the thing is, it was all right when Zach Efron's, Zachary Levi, whatever his name is. What's he called? The guy who plays him, Zachary Levi.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, when he's playing a teenage kid, but when all these grown adults are playing him and they're really overdoing it, it just
That put me off really at the end. All of them got turned into Shazam.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, that was over the top.
Ant-Man 1.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
He didn't get his just deserved this film, but I quite liked it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it's a decent film.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I really enjoyed the film.
It felt like Marvel to me. It felt like a Marvel film. So I really liked it.
Yeah, it felt a bit like a Guardians of the Galaxy film with all the aliens kind of different.
Who mentioned Close Encounters?
Do you read that, Connor?
I seen that. Claire went for the juggler.
That looks like another Ant-Man 1.
Baywatch pictures.
Oh, they're nice.
Yeah, that's cool as well.
Yeah, now that's a better poster with the characters in it.
Yeah.
Hey, being a fine figure, thanks for coming in, my friend. Thank you. Nice to see you.
Hello.
That's cool. Yeah.
But again,
Jonathan said there was a ton of Crow sequels, but they were all low. I never knew there was more than one Crow movie. I never knew that.
There's a second one that's that's not bad. It's got Iggy Pop in it, and then they went a bit dodgy after that. So yeah.
I think they were all straight to DVD releases, weren't they?
Yeah, they did Edward Furlong, from Terminator, try and do something as well. He did something, didn't he? And then what was the martial art guy? He was in John Wick 3.
Not Donnie Yen. He was in the 4th one.
No, he was in the cat. I forgot his name now.
That's a good one. So as soon as Si's finished with this tube, I'll show you what other people have sent in. Hey, Jason.
I tell you, even though it's a thing, whether you like it or not, this is a nice poster. This looks really good.
Oh, it looks a bit kind of.
I just get it properly. Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just done. Oh, I just got to get the bloody bottom.
Wakanda Forever, or just the first one?
No, it just says coming soon on it. It doesn't say, it just says forever.
Still not watched it. Yeah, still not watched it.
So like this must have been out before they even knew, like, you know what I mean, what it was called and stuff. You would just get the med shots. That is a cool poster, that, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about Athena Jumpy. We all remember that.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
Where
what
can
I'll
you
do
now?
now is that when before we put these on the wheel, I'll photograph them all properly so they can all be flattened, so you can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can still get your posters at HMV and places like that, can't you? Where else can you?
Yeah.
There's not many places now, really. So you have to buy them offline.
Forbidden Planet over here do it. I don't know if they do them in the UK.
And it's just that version. Because most of the time in the cinema, you get the vertical, you get the horizontal. So this must be the.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
So our friend Travels with Jason's F has just sent this one. Hold on, I'll show you. Hang on, what am I doing? Share screen. Got it. So this is what Jason's just sent in.
Yeah, Boy Joe.
Star Trek: The Voyage.
Oh yeah.
Wow. That's best Star Trek film.
Yeah.
That's my favorite of them all.
Yeah.
Good film, isn't it?
I love Voyage Home. Good show, Jason.
Yeah,
I like the last one, Undiscovered Country. It's one of my favourites.
Let's see. Miriam has just sent this great poster.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a
yes.
Yeah.
Great poster,
Awesome.
Miriam. That's a great call. Everybody loves that one.
So
don't they?
actually, while you're showing that one, so I said to you, Back to the Future was my favorite movie poster, and that's because I
Oh, that's
remember
a good
going to
one.
see it in Blackpool with my cousin, but when we were in the foyer, that was the poster that was on display. So that's talking about seeing the movie posters and what's coming out next, and that was the first time I saw anything for the Goonies.
Got
And it just excited the imagination. So that's a
that was
great
great.
show,
Yeah.
Miriam. That's after just igniting the member berries in the back of my head.
Well, that's it. I mean, we were 10 when that was coming out, so how could you not be excited looking at that? Loads of kids falling to the death. You go,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
wait to see this film. You know what I mean?
They had that impact. They had that influence on you. And it's
This
And
is
then you
from
go and
10.
see Goonies, and they're all talking about broken bits and they're all saying shit, and it was all like, this is great. I love the Goonies as a kid.
So Tez sent this in.
Yeah.
Darkness.
Brilliant poster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
I
have a
was
look.
watching
Cool.
that video. A
And he
video I
also
got that.
sent this one.
Yeah,
Of
that's a
course.
good one.
Yeah.
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 And he also sent this one. I know I'll style like that.
Yeah, that's greatest manga ever. Even my cat's named after this manga.
Mm.
Love Akira. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any more on here. Jonathan
Yeah.
Redmond has sent. Oh, look at that one.
Yeah, mint.
Oh, that's different. Yeah.
Do you remember seeing the Akira bike in Ready Player One? My head blew off. It blew off seeing the Batman 66 car. That was great. But then when you saw the Akira bike fly up, I was like, oh my God, this is mint.
So much in that film, though, isn't it? I don't think you see it all. You've got to watch it again and again to see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I've only watched it the once. Yeah. I didn't,
Our friend Scott Whitehouse sent that one. Hang on, as soon as it comes up. Have I got it? No. Right.
You should never announce it, Mark, before it's up, then announce it.
Let's have a look. Move on screen. Here we go. Let's have a look. Share.
Here we go.
Here we go. Is that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
original.
Forget about
Original. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah.
So there's some more right there, and I'll keep going as we're going on. But I'm just going to get caught up with the. I have Miles behind on this chat, so Miles.
No
behind.
Passenger 57 poster. What's going on?
Yeah, good poster.
Robocop was a good one. So look, not sure if that was original, but I got it in '99, so it could be. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, I'm
Brian.
not a fan of the 60s Batman, but the movie, the Batman film that come out, that poster's
That's a cool one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Si and I got the Star Wars exclusive BOE poster.
Oh, yeah, we did. Laminated versions.
Wow. Wow.
Brilliant. Sent off for a free Batman 89 tattoos in the News of the World newspaper back in the day. Oh, yeah.
You couldn't get away from it, could you? And you know, we
Oh,
talk
right,
about
well,
movies now and we say, oh, it was the box office. And I was talking to my friend Dilla, like I said, he was at the cinema at the time. And I said to him, I'm reading all these news, Dill, that Avatar 2 is the biggest box office in I said, every time we come here, it seems to be dead. I said, what was it like opening the weekend? He said, it was awful. He said, I don't know what we're reading saying it was a box office smash. He said, because no one was doing anything when Avatar 2 was out. So it was a bit weird how that like. Because I still haven't seen it. Did any of you not go and see Avatar 2?
Yeah.
It's on Disney Plus at the moment. So
Yeah, I streamed it. I enjoyed it. It was a good film.
It was.
Well, didn't go to the movies for it.
No, I
we
still haven't.
we went Christmas Eve to watch it last year, and basically it's just Avatar, but in water. It's great.
Yeah.
Now, Stu, at our age, is it not a bit risky going to a 3-hour movie without having to go to the toilet twice and missing half of it?
Yeah. So
No, I've got my little bag with me, Conor. It's all right, mate.
I'll have to get one. That's the trick, is it?
Oh, the worst for me for that, talking about, you'll know this, Pete, was Lord of the Rings, Return of the King at the end. It had about 10 different endings. I'm bursting.
Funny you should say that, sorry.
Funny it's ended, yeah.
Funny you should say that, sorry. I've got something with me here today.
Oh.
Hang on.
Oh, have you signed it, Peter? Have you signed it?
Upside down.
Oh no, it's a.
Hey,
Oh, it's,
Kelsey.
oh, you have.
Oh yeah, that's mint. Every poster they did was brilliant though, wasn't it? Lord of the Rings, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Yeah,
disappointed
wasn't
though. The Return of the King one didn't feature Pete in the poster. I've got to say.
No,
Yeah.
I wrote to Peter Jackson. I've already wrote to him to complain.
Oh, that's a better side, Pete. That's a better side.
Spider-Man 2. Yeah.
Would you agree, Matt, that Spider-Man 2 is the best Spider-Man film? I'd say it is. Tobey Maguire's
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 for me felt more like Spider-Man than any other Spider-Man.
I like that one.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
like Andrew Garfield. I know it's not popular.
No,
Oh,
his Spider-Man suit to me, when he was a Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, he looked the most like Spider-Man. When he was Spider-Man, it felt like their Spider-Man. Bigger eyes, skinnier bloke.
Yeah.
But for me, Spider-Man 2 with Dr. Octopus just felt like a Marvel John Romita Spider-Man. It just
It's
did.
great,
I just
though.
loved
No,
it.
it was a great film.
I mean, I think they've got it right with all Spider-Mans. Tom Holland is a great Spider-Man. Andrew Garfield was a great... And it proved it, didn't it? Because when that Far From Home came out, he didn't shine anything to say he was the better Spider-Man like Tom Holland. It gave them all a proper, like, if this was your best Spider-Man, this was why. And I really like that for the film.
And you even felt when they were on screen together, there was a bit of chemistry or screen presence with them. Like, it worked for me. I think it was the perfect combination.
Yeah, it did.
They all bounced off each other.
Andrew Garfield has such a hard time with playing Spider-Man though. And Spider-Man, I don't know what it was. I think he just didn't like it very much, but he had to do it. But that's why he didn't do the third one, because it was just so difficult.
All I can say there, Pete, you haven't seen the size of me. I think I'd have an hard time of playing Spider-Man, didn't it? I'd have a really hard time. I don't think he could fit in that suit.
I'd get him up my legs,
Our friend Super Awesome Geek Show, he said 1 and 2. So let's just see what our John said. Hold on a sec. There we go. So, first of all, John sends this one.
Shining's great.
Oh, yeah, brilliant poster.
Yeah.
Cool, actually.
I remember that poster coming out. I remember being, but when the film came out, it was a bit dark, wasn't it? It was like it wasn't what I thought it was going to be.
I didn't like the film.
Yeah, I was really disappointed.
Yeah,
Star Trek Generations.
Yeah,
brilliant. Yeah, they're both good posters.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Original.
Well, can you imagine though, back in the day, seeing that poster? It must have been like how we go and see the Avengers now or something. You must have seen that Kong poster back in the day and gone, "Oh, I've got to go and see that." Yeah, that was another one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is a cool one.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that!
Blimey.
Never seen that one.
Oh, he's gonna have Andy on the phone now.
You got this one?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
Cool. That's awesome. The day the Earth stood still.
Oh, that's
wicked.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great movie.
That one and Forbidden Planet as well. That's a good one with Forbidden Planet. He's holding.
Did you like the remake of that, Matt, with Keanu Reeves? I quite liked it.
It was all right. Yeah, I did like the way I sort of the suit and how he presented himself. But
this one's simple but effective.
It is.
This was clever. This was clever, wasn't it?
You know, it took me years to find out that Darth Vader were on that.
Yeah, the channel.
I think it was come on TV before I realised that was Vader.
That was a great poster, though, man.
Yeah, look at that. Do or do not. There is no.
Oh, he had to have a Yoda in there, didn't he? He had to have a Yoda in. He did a good job.
They're awesome. They're awesome. Brilliant. So yeah, everyone keeps sending them in and so forth. Damon, I saw yours, but I can't get yours up. If you want to send me the actual picture, Damon, I'll stick it up. Of course I will.
Shining poster's brilliant with Jack Nicholson coming out of the door. Fantastic. That's iconic.
He's from a series based off a movie allowed. Yeah, it is for you, George. If you want to send
that's another one.
Let's have a look.
You know what you're going to put out there, don't you? Willow.
Willow.
Which one? The TV version or the movie version?
Yeah, the TV version, I reckon.
No, what you just put there about the bike.
That's a
I
great
look for
shout.
them Akira McFarlane's and the NECA toys. They're so expensive now. It's unbelievable how dear they are. So no.
Yeah, I'll get that. I'll get that, Matt. Yeah.
So there we go. Are movie posters in the UK? I think they are, because I don't know necessarily about the movie posters. Red 5 Designs, when I got their posters, it was so hard for me to find a frame that fits it. You know what I mean? So on my Red 5, it's a little bit. So I think your posters are a little bit, the sizes are a little bit different in the UK than they are.
They're smaller over here, are they, Shabby? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's always saying that.
I think yours are smaller, yeah, because if you look at my Red 5, it's got a gap all the way around it, but that was the size for that post, if you will.
Yes, because
so
we don't have the room to put them over here, Shabby. That's why, mate.
That's it. we all live in an American size toilet over here.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
We've got no room like these Americans. I've seen Scuba Pete go through his house. It takes him 3 days from top to bottom.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. We want to say that after us, we're finishing about 5, so 10, 5 in America, and then Super Awesome's doing a comic book one, which will be pretty cool. So thanks for the cool, Conor. Right, so Max just sent this. Oh yeah, I love that.
Oh, what a film that is!
Yeah.
That's a great film.
Look at that. That's cool. That really is.
The only thing I hate from that film is when the artist chops his fingers off. I just can't watch that bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's the only bit I can't watch, because he take away his paints, don't he? So he chops his fingers off.
Yeah.
You could probably put up nearly every Clint Eastwood film from the
Well, I was going to look for them.
Amazing posters.
Yeah.
All the Dirty Harrys.
This is a cool one, because I love all these old type of movies, and our friend Damon has just sent this, which is really cool. Do you remember that old My Fair Lady one right there? The old 60s one?
Yeah, great art again.
Yeah,
great shout, Damon.
That is a good shout, yeah. So, yeah, that's really cool. So, perfect. Tell me in the chat as well if you've sent something, because I'm all over the place. I can't believe it. Wait till my wife finds out how much multitasking I've done. She'll be made up. So. Let's have a look. So we've got, love the old Star Wars posters. I've got a great book full of them, marketing as well. Look at Andy's. I mean, I think with Andy needs his own show, doesn't he, to tell you the truth? We've all seen what Andy's collection looks like, full of Star Wars posters and all that kind of thing. So,
for me, what I like about his collection is it's stuff I've either forgot that because it's like a rare sort of piece, or you've just never seen before. Posters that are just crazy, you've just never seen.
The ones he showed there on the stream, the Russian ones were brilliant.
Yeah.
Amazing to see them.
Yeah, he's got some great posters.
I quite like the original
one just now, which was a pull-out Revenge of the Sith booklet. Oh, it's beautiful, it was.
So our friend Geek Song just sent one. Would you like to see that?
No.
So, hang on, let me just get it for us. Here we go. So this is what Dino's just sent.
It's not him or muscly, is it?
Everybody, Geek Strong sent this.
Yeah,
Can't argue. Dino's got taste.
All our dads had that knocking about on VHS somewhere. And thank God he did.
Absolutely brilliant.
It wasn't all that was knocking around, wasn't it?
Oh,
I'll tell you a story about Emmanuel. It's just a quick story. But years ago, when I was at school, I just started Highfield Road up here, first year of senior school, and I had a mate called Paul Bateman. He was a right dirty little bastard. It's just the way he was.
Bateman.
And every dinner time we'd go to his house and he'd always put Emmanuel on. And there's this song in Emmanuel and it sort of goes like like this dead weird tune bit in it. And one night he invited me for tea. This is like months after we'd watched it at his house. We used to keep watching it. And we're sat there and his mum and dad are there. And we're all sat there, his sister and stuff, having tea. And because we're laughing at the table, he looks at me and he goes, like that. And no lie, Conor, his dad just puts his knife and fork down and launches it. I swear it was the funniest thing and I'll never forget it. Really funny.
Oh, I'm at the bottom. That's perfect. Loads of people. Yeah. So what I'll do, Size, I'll go through these. And then we'll go back to your last tube, okay? So let's
No, it's just one last poster left now. That was it. There wasn't as many as that last one as I thought. So for these ones, that's it. The last one.
So now we've got.
But I think what it was they're all latest movie posters, weren't they? It's a cinema shot. They've got rid of the posters for that way, haven't they? Really.
So good old Scott Whitehall sent in This Island Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I've never seen
Does anyone know
that.
anything about that? Does anyone know anything about that movie? Do you, DTM? No.
Yeah, it's a good film, that. Yeah.
In Technicolor, yeah. Remember that was on all the posters.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was
Panoramic view as well as something like that.
Yeah, it's got the aliens with the big foreheads, and yeah.
He said the chocolate
movie.
Metropolis.
I've never watched that. I want to watch it.
Never seen it.
Oh, you love it, Matt. Do you know what?
White,
There's
isn't
actually a 4K version on YouTube you can watch. I watched it not long back on. It was all restored in 4K on YouTube somewhere.
All right, I'll have to look.
So if you have a search, you can find it.
Yeah.
We've got Dracula.
Does anyone on here subscribe to a channel on YouTube called Creature Features?
No.
No.
Well, Creature Features, find them on YouTube because they show all the original B-rate movies of science fiction, horror, all the Hammer House. I watched Love at First Bite the other week. Remember that George Hamilton vampire film? But they show all the originals, Matt, all the original B-rate science fictions, Day of the Triffids, all sorts. They show the full film.
Yeah.
Yeah, Creature Features they're called.
Creature
Features. I walked with a zombie. There's another one that he sent. That's pretty
I've sent you one. I've sent you one for.
Awesome. So Geekson would like to say you'd like to tell us all the story about him watching Emmanuel, but he doesn't want to get the channel.
We've all got the Emmanuel story, haven't we? All of us.
Before I get to yours, Matt, I've just got one more to show on here at the moment. Oppie sent one in. Oh, this is cool what Oppie's sent. Look at this. I hope I can get it up all right. I can't believe this. I'm doing all right here.
He says half an hour later, I'm putting it up.
So Oppie said that. It's like a list of all of them right there.
I want to hear Dino's story.
That's cool, Oppie. Look at all them. Star Wars. Brilliant.
All like postcards,
Yeah.
Well, even what Andy said last night, looking at them sequel posters, you know, love or hate the new Star Wars films, every poster for them is really quality. They all look like original Star Wars posters, and they're all done to it, and it brought the artwork back, and I like all the sequel posters.
I've just sent you one, Shabby.
Perfect. So let's just get to Matt's. There's Matt's.
That's a French one.
That's classic.
Okay.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome. Where did you send it? To Instagram?
Instagram, yeah. Would up if I told you where I sent it, yeah.
Right.
Instagram, Shabby. Instagram, mate, yeah.
Got it. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
There we go. This is what Stu's just sent in. There you go, Si.
Yeah. Well, that's what I keep thinking of the black background with the white writing. It's all I can remember for Rocky posters.
Do you know what? For the longest time, I always thought the top of his trainer's head was an old used boxing glove. It took me ages to realise it was that mate's head.
Look at that crystal. That's awesome. The Dark Crystal, the Netflix. So I understand now.
Yeah.
To that, that's not a bad poster. That actually, that's really cool.
I never got round to watch that Netflix one.
Was it all right, watching?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I don't know what it is, but I always like purple in a movie poster. I don't know what it is.
Mr. Fuller has sent in Basic Instinct. That's
a stunning poster. You can really see the artistic talent that's gone into to that poster there, and it tells you a lot about the movie. It speaks volumes of what the content of the story is.
Never mind, Emmanuel. Confessions of a. There we go. Yes, Creature Features is a great channel.
Yeah, it is. Really is good. Check them out.
I remember watching the old classic sci-fi and horror films on Channel 4. Yeah, awesome use of photography. Yeah. Hey, G-Force.
G-Force.
So look, and the old Damon. Right, I'm just gonna go and see if there's right. Scythe, if you want to show your last one, mate.
Yes, this is just the last one. So,
Let's have a look.
funny is.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
wow.
that's a Transformers one.
Well, the Beast. Rose.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be Rise of the Beast. I haven't seen this. Is Megatron in it?
Oh,
I don't know. I've not seen it.
no, I have not
Really?
seen it.
Wow.
Don't know. Don't think Tez has seen it either yet. So
My dear friend Gerard Kane was on to me last night and informed me it's now available on the Special Irish TV channel. So I'll be watching it. I'll be watching it this weekend. Thanks for the shout, Jared. I appreciate it.
oh, great! I love your
Well,
special.
Jonathan
TV
Redmond's
channel.
put me in that club because Jonathan Redmond sent me the link for the Special Irish channel. So I found myself a dedicated Special Irishman by watching
Good.
Now the Flash on the Special Irish channel.
We're
Well-
a very welcoming community and very inclusive, so everyone should join the
Thank you,
Special
sir.
Irish TV channel.
Well, I'm glad you. That's a good segue because one of our good Irish friends, Brian, has just sent this one in.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
an iconic
Okay.
poster, yeah.
Yeah,
It was great the
that's-
first screen, wasn't it? It was
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
And that was another like film that there was a lot of merchandising and advertising that went on for it. So there was loads of cool posters and stuff going around for that one. That's a great shout.
Yeah.
The funniest thing is, though, Andy makes a good point there because I would have assumed that some of the lads would put something like Reservoir Dogs up, or do you know what I mean? Like Pulp Fiction was always a classic movie poster, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Iconic.
Oh, Pulp Fiction. Yeah, I had that one. Sorry. Yeah, I did have Pulp Fiction on
I
mine.
mean, no
And
one's
the
actually.
Tron poster as well. The Tron poster's something else. The Tron poster,
Yeah.
the original Tron poster.
Yeah.
No one's mentioned the Beverly Hills Cop poster with Eddie Murphy on the front.
Yeah.
White back.
Yeah, the denim jeans
Yeah,
and that. Yeah, that was a
Lethal Weapon posters with Danny
Yeah.
Glover and so
Mel
Of
Gibson.
course,
And then when he
the-
got to Jurassic Park, they just used that logo. They didn't really need a poster in the end. They just used that round logo, didn't they? And you knew what it was.
on cups
Oh,
as well.
tennis, just like that.
So,
Great poster.
Oh,
Great.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is a good poster. Yeah.
It's a
I love
great
that
one.
film.
What does he say? Say that the new Mission Impossible movie is now up on a certain special TV channel. No.
Can we have some specialised links to these specialised channels?
Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. I don't think we can put links in our.
I have no idea what you are talking about. There's no Special Irish channel. I don't even know Jonathan Redmond. No
I don't know
idea.
what you're talking about.
Never
Yeah.
met the man in my life.
Watching House on Creature features as well with the guy from The Greatest American Hero.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a good shout.
Yeah, House was a good film, wasn't it? That was a great poster as well, wasn't it? With the like
Yeah,
dodgy
with the-
little
with the
zombie
ant.
ants in the key. And
Yeah, that was
then
it,
House 2, wasn't it, Dave, that did that? Like,
Yeah.
Right,
Remember that?
Left Coast has just mentioned some awesome ones. All three of them are awesome. American
that was a
Hero,
cool poster, wasn't it? It was like Darth Vader in the cape.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Darth Vader come out in the cape, didn't it?
Right, Pete, what we got showing us there, mate?
Oh, yeah.
where's it going? There we go.
See, it's a struggle, isn't it, Pete? It's a
It's a big
struggle.
enough poster.
It's a struggle.
It's a struggle. Think about a
Oh,
struggle.
yeah, I can see it.
That
yeah.
poster's
Oh,
taller
yeah.
than you, Pete.
Yeah.
Pete, you've got it the wrong way, mate. Put it
I
horizontally.
know.
Yeah, that's right. We're in Australia. That's right.
Isn't there supposed to be an image of Darth Vader's helmet in the cape? Slightly,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Supposed to see
Is that-
something. Yeah.
I know I'm getting motion sickness watching this.
He's upside down, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh, you get the point. It's
Perfect. Oh, we've got a friend here. Let's have a look. Who's just joined us? Hello, Mr. Reynolds. You showed your Van Damme posters, mate. Hey up, chaps. A plethora of handsome chaps. Oh, and shabby. Charming.
Ooh.
Charming. Have you saved every one of us? I've just got another poster to show. This has been awesome. Thank you all so much as well for helping out. This has been brilliant. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I'm glad they did because we run out of posters quick.
Yeah.
Look at this one from Scott Whitehouse.
Oh,
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I've
I
not
love
seen
that.
that one.
That poster was awesome.
Yeah, I don't remember that one with the
That
bills.
one,
Yeah,
that's cool as hell.
that's
That.
nice.
That is nice. That's a cool one.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, I've never seen that one before.
I haven't.
Matthew's just sent
But
all
see,
to
see,
this one.
see the way they showed the buoys, but then the shark in the background, they were able to
Yeah.
Yeah.
put it together. That you got to see all parts of the film.
Is this Mad Max?
Road Warrior.
Mad Max
Yeah.
2, yeah.
Yeah, that was a
I've never
great
seen
film.
that before either.
Yeah.
Spaceballs is a great poster. Yeah, exactly right.
I don't know about you boys, but I did love Fury Road when that came out. I thought it was
Yeah.
the film of the
Yeah.
year
That was
for me.
good.
I just
love it.
absolutely loved it from start to finish. It was
Yeah, it's
fantastic,
cool
that movie.
film, that.
It's a
Mad
film.
Max 2 was my favorite. I loved
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mad Max 2 is brilliant.
Mad Max 2 is my favorite, yeah. But Fury Road, you could just put that on and switch off and just
Oh, Rocky
Yeah.
poster.
take it all in.
Rocky's on it.
Oh, Rocky Balboa.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that, yeah, that one's coming back.
Yeah, I remember that one.
No, I don't remember that one.
But was that not a recent one for the recent film, wasn't it? That was for,
Balboa. So he came out of the Rocky 5. Yeah, so Rocky Balboa, you've got Creed and Creed 2 after this, I think. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I tried the Creed films. I watched the first and no,
I haven't watched the third one. I've seen first two.
Yeah.
Our friends that keep on collecting just sent us a really cool one. So I don't remember this one. This is. I love this post. How I didn't remember this one.
Oh,
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Little China.
Mr.
Yeah,
Burton.
That's a fun poster. I like that one.
Brilliant.
that was a great film.
That
Yeah.
is
That's a
a
good
Yeah.
shout. That's a
Good
good
shout, Neil. Good
Yeah.
shout. That's a great one. So I'm getting dozens of them here. This is brilliant. I've never worked so hard in my life.
And funny enough, now this is going to sound terrible. When you said Matt from Keep On Collecting had sent one in, my mind went. This sounds terrible. Sorry, my mind went straight to Crocodile Dundee, which is another great movie poster.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Matt.
Racist father. Oh, brilliant! Crocodile Dundee.
It's a good poster.
Yeah,
The one
well,
where it's all in the building is to one side.
Yes, peeking through.
Yeah, it is a good one. That.
Yeah, let's have a look. Right.
do you know what? When you did your Australian stream, Pete, and you had all the Australian lads talk about the movies between 1994, I put Crocodile Dundee in there, right? And I was gobsmacked to find out that was actually 86 that came out. I was only 11 when
Really?
Crocodile Dundee. I was like, I was sure it was 92, 90. It was 86, Stu.
So when was the second one out then?
90s. That was 90s.
Cheers, Jason.
90, was it 1991, the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was early
Wow.
90s.
Yeah, blimey.
Yeah, if anybody can double check, but I'm sure it said 86, and I was like, oh my God, how old am I?
VTR, send yours again, VTR, because he said I need to change my app or something. So just send us the actual picture if you can, buddy. I've just got another one of Gerard, and this is I've never seen this before. This is cool because you're getting to see posters you've never seen. But have any of you seen this? I know the movie, but I've never seen the poster.
Yeah, Spielberg films, yeah, mint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Quality.
One of my favourite films, to be honest.
Breaking it down.
Was that Spielberg's first movie, Jewel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, I do.
And do you know what? It's funny because you can see a lot of Spielberg movies in that first film, can't you? A lot.
Yeah.
The way he kept like things hidden, wouldn't show you till it was needed to show you, and the tense was all the way through it. And great film, that.
That's the best way of keeping the suspense going, though, isn't it? You don't want to see whatever it is straight away, do you? Otherwise, it just ruins it, doesn't it?
And that's, I mean, how do you sell a film like that as well to Hollywood? What's your film about? It's about a truck that chases a guy. And
Yeah, but it just works. I
I
watched it
recently. So we must have read that scripts and gone,
You
easy.
never actually see the guy, do you? You just see some
No.
legs.
The guy, the actor, Dennis Weaver, he plays a blinder in that. He just paranoid all the way through it.
Do you think it was because our generation was easily pleased back then?
No,
Yeah,
I think we made quality back then, Stu. I think that's the difference. The stuff that was good. That's why we remember it and love it. And that's why still to this day, everything is being looked at for being remade and carried on with. And
Because no one's
quality stuff.
Yeah, true. Too many.
Is it
too
one
many
of Geek Strong?
I'm sensing a team here. I'm sensing a team.
What does that say? Because I can't see because I haven't got my
I
glasses.
can't see
It's
that.
really small.
Hard.
What is that?
hard body.
What bodied?
Bodies.
Hard bodies.
Hard.
I remember that.
Hard bodies.
Hard
yeah.
bodies.
Yeah, but we see we're all looking at it through a different lens. Remember, G-Force is into fitness and regime. That's probably what he's putting this for. You know what I mean?
All
Of course it is, Shabby. Yeah.
Yeah, nice
Yeah,
save,
that's
Shabby.
what it is.
Nice save.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what I mean? So, Luke's just messing with you. The rest of it, either Twitter or Instagram, Luke. We'll put the picture up, then I can get the actual picture. So, Crocodile Dundee in 2001.
Oh my God, I am old.
That what it was? 2001.
Oh, right. Sure was a TV
22
movie.
years ago was the last Crocodile Dundee movie.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, it was 2000. Yeah. It wasn't very good though. Crocodile 3, was it?
I can't even remember.
I'll tell you
the
one
third
film, Matt, that annoys me is a third because people don't like it, and I really did like it a lot, and that was Aliens 3. I love it. People are like, So he's getting mad about that. Loads of British are in it, set in a prison. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, all British actors, all really good British actors in
But
it.
then I
Killed
wish I'd
Michael
have
Bean
left
off,
it at that though. I wish I'd have left it at that and not done Resurrection.
I've done mine
I
Resurrection.
didn't like Resurrection.
Resurrection's got some bits in, but I know what you're saying, Stu. It'd have been better if it had been left at that trilogy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
This is vintage Toy Rush right here. So the Naked Gun, great movie. Yeah. And then the other one he picked out was classic.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Absolute class. Brilliant. You know, stop making like that anymore, do you, lads?
Airplane. Brilliant. God, you never had a second cup of coffee at home. I love Airplane. It's brilliant.
It is a good. It's Helen's favourite film, Airplane.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Surely you cannot be mistaken. No, I'm surely not going to say.
Was that the one with was William Shatner in Airplane? Where he was in the
second
airport
one,
and they were talking to him through that screen?
Yeah.
When he did this with the doors.
That's the one, yeah.
Do you know what, Pete? There's a joke in the second one that's never caught. But in Airplane 2, the funniest joke is at the very end when all the credits and everything goes up, it does say Airplane will be returning Airplane 3. And the joke was there was never going to be an Airplane 3. But they actually put it up and it goes up. And there's never going to be one. And I always thought that was dead funny.
Right, I'll keep
I
going.
like William Shatner's character in that though when he goes with the doors.
Yeah, he's the funniest thing going. Let's have a look. Don't forget Top Secret. I love that movie. Everyone's sending me. Bloody heck, like I said, this I'm going to be absolutely gagging right 5 o'clock. Let's have a look. So, don't call me Shirley yet. Yeah. Let's have a look.
Oh, Airplane 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Airplane 2. The Airplane 2 was the space shuttle, wasn't it? They were in the shuttle. Remember it?
Yeah.
The window at the end, and he's still on the CV. What are you talking? And it's all like chaos.
And he used the Battlestar Galactica music. All the music in it was Battlestar Galactica. Right. Or from Airplane 2, yeah.
So apparently, George has just sent this one, and it's for Adam. Let's have a look. Right there. Great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Right,
yeah, that was a cool movie.
I still haven't seen the new one of that yet. I haven't seen the new one of them.
Oh,
it's fun.
That's
bad.
really good.
Yeah,
Really
I like
good.
it.
Yeah, I fancy it.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah.
I'm always drawing it. About time I started to just have a week off and just catch up with loads of stuff.
You got a Rother Khan in there? Anybody? He's got the Rother Khan poster in there because that was good.
Rother Khan's a good poster.
Yeah.
Silent Running. Never seen it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
That's a great poster. That
I haven't seen that film for years.
Yeah. It's always on TV. Sometimes you find that one. Yeah.
Them little robots that follow him around. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was a great poster.
These ones are off G-Force. We've got Star Wars Revenge of the Sith. Oh, this is a cool one. He showed this a couple of nights on our private chat. It's an old vintage. What was it? Do you remember what he was saying about that?
Oh
no,
that's nice.
That wallpaper.
No, it's a poster, Matt, but it wasn't. It's a promotion. If G-Force will probably say it's a promotion for somebody in America.
All right.
That's really cool. And then this one.
that's cool as well.
That's
Isn't
good as well.
it? Yeah.
That's the next too. And then we've got this one from Keep on Collecting.
Oh,
King Godzilla.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. So yeah, we're showing all sorts. See, right, I'm just going to go over to Twitter now to see if there's any- me and my big mouth. Yeah, bring him in, no problem.
I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad they had. I thought there was a bit more than that, but obviously they're quite thick, these posters, aren't they, being like plasticky? So, but what we'll do one night, we'll all come back together. We'll get our vintage posters out. You know, or you lot must have some. Do you know what I mean? And I've got quite a few vintage ones, but I'll get all them out eventually.
Does anybody know what this movie is? This is what Gerard just sent in, and I've never heard of it. This one right here. The car.
The car.
No.
Yeah, car. The car. Yeah, it's a horror film, isn't it? Yeah.
It's like Christine.
Yeah, a bit like that. It's like the car. Yeah.
Let's see if there's any more on here. Jay travels with Jason F. Wow, look at this. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Lovely, vintage.
Wow.
That's got everything in it. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is really cool.
Nice.
So we move from the stream.
That's one of yours, isn't it, Mark?
What's that?
That's one of yours, isn't it?
No, Jason's. Jason.
Oh, I thought it was this one. All right, because I thought it was your furniture.
Oh, cool. I think Godzilla saw it in 85. In 85, I'll just go through. And any more. So do you think movie posters now? I mean, it's funny that because we've all, like I said at the start of the stream, we all turned around and said before about the 80s ones. But everyone that size was pulled out, we've all gone, oh, look at that. It's funny.
Yeah.
But so I'm just basing it basically, and I don't know whether you'll agree or disagree with me or not. It must be a nostalgia thing for us. It's got to be when we see a Star Wars.
Oh, it has to be, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, the new Batman one that was done all in black and red, that was a cool poster, you know, for the late Batman movie. But we never bring those ones up, do we? I wonder why that is.
I was going to say, do you have to like the film to like the poster? Because some posters you can have a really cracking poster, but the film is absolutely shocking, or it could be the plainest, simplest poster, but the film. I mean, look at Forrest Gump. I mean, it's such a simple poster, it's just a guy sitting on a bench, but the film is just incredible.
Yeah. I don't think that matters to you, like I said about the sequel posters. I love all them posters. They feel like Star Wars. They feel like they blend in. I can't stand any of them movies. Can't get near them. Bought them on Blu-ray. They've never even been out to see them. Can't watch them. Do you know what I mean? So, but I can admire that the posters they feel like Star Wars to me. Do you know what I mean? They look good.
Yeah. I get that.
Michael just sent an awesome one in. Wait till you see that. You know I'm going to love this. This is brilliant. Are you ready? Let's get it on right there. Oh yeah. I see that, Mike.
I've never seen it. Never seen it.
Christmas special, Secret of the Sword.
The theme song was brilliant. He said, well, you can watch it, Conor, on YouTube, and it's been restored to HD in YouTube, so you can watch it.
The only one thing that annoys me about that film, and excuse my French, but some twat put lyrics to the He-Man theme tune. And I was like, why did you put lyrics to the He-Man theme tune?
I'll have to check it out.
Oh, I couldn't stand it for that. I hated it.
I think I started watching it a few weeks back or quite a while back, and I didn't get very far.
No,
I might try it again.
Tony Z's just sent an awesome one. This is one thing we'll all probably like as well, but we've all not talked about. It is this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, good call, Tony. That's awesome. That's a really good one. Yeah.
So that's actually another good one. So we all kind of picked posters from when we were kids, what we saw in the cinema. But how many epic films did we see? Older films for like at Christmas time, and we never got to see the posters for those. I'm sure there's dozens of movie posters that were beautiful and from back in the day, from when our parents were probably younger.
But I think what substituted for that, Conor, is like going back to the video shop. Because when we were kids, like my mum and dad would take us to the video shop and we'd get two films. One would be one that we wanted or we're going out to get, but the other one would be like your dad go and have a look. So you'd study every one of them covers and you'd have a look for them videos. You know, what do you really want to watch tonight? Is it ninjas? Is it science fiction? You know? And them covers sort of drew you in a lot.
Yeah, the covers did do it.
Oh, yeah. I never read the back of a video cassette. It was always, what was on the front was the driver.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because one of you's mentioned before about video games doing the same thing with Tez. Like, he'll play those old school video games, which are not exactly the best. Do you know what I mean? I'm just saying that. But the artwork on them was always super cool, wasn't it? I mean, some of the artwork that he's shown.
I mean,
any
I've just seen Gary's comment.
In Chaplin's day, maybe the Buster Keaton day, you probably only have the text, all right, or maybe even just a black and white Charlie Chaplin picture.
Yeah,
on so that's majorly changed over the years. So
this movie, Geek Strong just sent this one in, Blowout with John Travolta.
Oh, that's a great film, that Blowout.
Is it?
Just watch the other
that one.
Yeah, there you go. Blowout again.
Blowout.
Never heard of it. Yeah.
Good.
Thriller. It's a thriller, horror kind of thing. It's quite good.
Luke Reynolds just sent that one.
Yes, good. Love the fight in that. That guy is massive at the end of that, and he's the biggest guy I've ever seen in your life, and he's ginormous.
He was kicking him from sitting down. Yeah.
Damon's just sent. Yeah, so we've had a couple of Big Trouble in Little China's, haven't we? It's a great movie poster, that though, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
That's a great one. So I'm just going to try and fly through it like this. Connor's just sent.
I want a good laugh. That has to be admired from the far mark. You got it with me. It has to be admired.
That's two things he's doing. Remember, he sent me that back out. White House. Just here we go. We got some good ones here. Great movie. I love that film.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose that goes back to what Stu was saying. Just two blokes sat on a bench, doesn't say much about that poster, yet that film is emotionally magic in it.
And is that the first comedy poster we've seen?
No, Airplane.
Oh, Airplane, of course, yeah.
We've got Space Odyssey right there, 2001, which is a cool
that's poster. A classic. That's a classic.
And then we've got War Games, which is another good movie.
Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, wow.
Do you know what? That's weird how this film fits into today, isn't it, War Games?
High Plane Drifter. That's a good one.
That is a real good one, that one. So let's keep going. Honestly, I could have just done a night like this. So, here we go. This is off Vintage Toy Rush.
Convoy.
Oh.
No, I don't think I've I think I watched it once when I was a kid and never seen it again. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
Nice. Is that Chris Christopherson?
Yeah. Who's the policeman chasing him in it? Isn't it? Is it?
And who do you think sent that one in?
Oh, is that Geek Strong? Oh no, it's not Geek Strong.
So he was a big Shannon Tweed fan then. He was a big Shannon Tweed fan growing up with Geek Strong, wasn't he? Obviously.
Yeah, he likes his legs, doesn't he? Geek Strong. He likes his legs.
Here we go. So Geek Strong, Blowout with John Travolta is a great 80s movie. Staying Alive, says BOE.
Yeah.
My indie video shop in Fulham back in the day had all the movie posters all over. Yeah, and you don't really tend to do that much anymore, do they? Well, where do you see them except for the cinema now?
You don't see them now unless you're at cinemas. Gone. It's all forgotten about now. Do you remember getting when a big film were coming out and they'd bring out a poster magazine. You know, like the big film of the summer, brought out a poster magazine and fold it out. We used to have a lot of them.
Yeah, from like your Empire magazines and stuff. Like
yeah.
You always get a poster, yeah.
Even that's gone now.
So what do you think then, Dave? If they say like all the cinemas do get shut down, say they do. Yeah. Like we know the world did today. We all sit at home in front of ginormous tellies that have Dolby surround. And do we really need the cinema in a sense of what your setup's like at home? And if they do get rid of the cinemas, what do you think then would actually happen to posters? Would they be a dying breed? Like album covers are now a dying breed. I can't remember any album cover for the past 10 years as an album cover.
No, I see what you mean.
No.
It'd just be a thumbnail on your TVs, wouldn't it? You could click on.
That's it. I mean, now we have a playlist. We download songs. You listen to it on YouTube. We very rarely go out and buy an album. Do you know?
That's why they use AI now, isn't it? They use AI now to do posters and don't do artists because it's just not worth it now, is it? So,
and that's a good point about thumbnails. So we were saying, they've moved away from the artistic representation of what, trying to pack everything that's in the film into it. But now they need to get something that's yay big that'll encourage you to click on it while you're on your Netflix or Disney Plus or Pulse or whatever,
Yeah.
It's money on that sort of thing that it pulls you in. I just think, if the cinema does disappear and all this and that, does it go the way of album covers? Yes, they're still there, obviously, but they're not anywhere near viewed as what we once thought.
Do you know what that one is? Destination.
Oh yeah, Destination Alley. Yeah, that's George Peppard in there.
George Peppard.
George Peppard and the guy from Airwolf, Vincent, Michael Vincent.
Cool. Oh yeah.
That's really cool. Let's have a look.
Yes. Yeah, weird truck with like 3 wheels that rotate on. Yeah, it's weird.
Our friend Luke Travis. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
I think that's another Star. Is that another Star Wars one? Yeah.
Probably wrote on it and said what it is.
Star Wars.
I see that.
Yeah.
Crazy Star Wars posters from around the world, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a Russian or something like that. Or
yeah, look at them. Oh yeah, Andy's actually got the bottom one, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, got it. Yeah. That's bizarre. That looks like a Pink Floyd cover, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Star Wars. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. That was a classic. I think I had that one. Pulled out a magazine.
Oh, when I first saw Darth Maul in that Phantom Menace trailer, my head blew off. When he pulled out 2 lightsabers, that second blade come out, my head, like all of us, just went west.
Dracula by Jonathan.
That was a good film, man. I did like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Gary Oldman's fantastic, isn't he?
I see that one. Yeah.
Brilliant movie, brilliant.
Police Academy.
They had some wicked posters, them Police Academy.
Yeah, they did.
I think which one's my favourite. I'm trying to think.
Citizens on patrol, whether in that hot air balloon, and
Do you know what? I correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure the Police Academy wanted 5 with Drew Struzman posters. I'm sure Drew Struzman drew all these.
Yeah, I think they are. Yeah.
Because I know outside of Star Wars, I know he did the European Vacation poster. The one that's like Star Wars. Well, that was a Drew Struzman. So he must have had work, obviously, outside of like Lucasfilm and stuff.
He did all the Harry Potter ones as well, I think. He did that.
Yeah.
Do you think they're pricing people out of going to the cinema now? Because I mean, it's quite an expensive, isn't it? By the time you get something to eat in your tickets.
Yeah,
it's more of an experience
for me. Because the hardest thing is, I don't really like to go on your own. So you want to take the kids, or whatever. But the last few times I've gone, it's cost me like $150, $160. Getting everybody's tickets, everybody going.
Go on your own.
So, I won't go on my own for some reason because I asked Jen if she was seeing Indiana Jones with me. She's told me to get stuff. I asked G4 if he told me to get stuff. So. But I tell you what, I wish I was married to Georgie because look at what Georgie's just picked up. Look at this. Absolutely brilliant.
Nice.
Brilliant.
It was on TV. It was on ITV4 the other night. Caught a bit of it. It was 2, but I think I prefer 1 because Roger Moore's in number 1, isn't he? Yeah.
But does anybody remember the Sinbad posters?
Yeah.
Like Sinbad, the Eye of the Tiger, because we saw that Clash of the Titans one. But I don't ever remember seeing any Sinbad posters as a kid. I mean, I was watching them on the TV. But
Yeah,
I
I see him on TV. You don't think it was.
Yeah, so look,
Yeah.
Simba.
I tell you what did have a good movie poster, the Ice Pirates. That was always a good
Ice
poster.
I'm sure that was Drew Struzman as well. I'm sure that was
I
a Drew
think it
Struzman
was.
poster.
Yeah, hang on, let's have a look. I've got this next. Share the screen. This is from Scott. Right there.
Oh,
Damn
yeah.
Oh,
That's a good one, isn't it? The Dam Busters.
What's the famous music in that? Is it? Which one is it? The Dam Busters. There's a famous
Oh,
tune.
was it? No.
Was that it? That's probably is it.
I can't remember now.
You could nearly do a whole stream just on those World War II movies, the posters that were with them. They're all they're all iconic films from when we were younger. They were all the ones on TV. And
Great Escape poster.
yeah.
The one that sticks out for me is Tora Tora Tora.
Yes, with the airplanes and
Right, yeah.
All
yeah.
right, yeah.
I like the Dirty Dozen poster. The Nazi flag. It's
Yeah, that's
actually in the
good.
right, didn't it? A bit over. That was the cool
Big Strong
poster.
just sent this one.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I've seen it.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. Oh, these
But sometimes, do you
flying
think that the second film of any franchise made a better poster? For me, I can't remember the Gremlins poster, but I can always remember the Gremlins 2 poster.
Oh, with the office chair.
Yeah, so do you think sometimes the
Gremlins,
second film is a better poster than the first
Yeah.
film was? Like,
The first film was just the Mogwai in the box, wasn't it? And you just saw the
the box
Yeah.
open.
yeah.
the pose,
And then later
yeah.
on they put the Stripe character in there.
I'd say
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back was better than Star Wars,
Yeah.
poster-wise.
Yeah, because I think
Yeah.
before that as well, there wasn't really many. Like when I look at the Star Wars cues for the original film, it was just that, right? Wasn't it? Star Wars, black,
Yeah.
the yellow on the black, and it was only like Empire Strikes Back that started the flavour of the artwork of Star Wars,
Yeah.
didn't it? Really? Yeah. I think
VTR
what I'm
sent
saying
that.
is, I think you saw a lot more art and pictures after the
Oh,
Empire
God,
Strikes
you
Back of the original Star Wars.
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid. So VTR sent that one.
Another classic.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Stop screen for that one. Blooming heck. Honestly, my phone has not stopped ever since I said, "Oh yeah, put him in, no problem." So, this is a cool one. Here we go for Stu. This is for you, Stu.
Is it? Oh Christ! Here we go.
And this on collecting.
Ah, there we go.
Oh.
The tiger.
I've never seen that
Right,
one.
okay.
No,
Awesome.
it's new to me.
Wow.
Never seen
Yeah,
that.
I've never seen that.
Oh, it's Sinbad.
Yeah, that is
Sorry,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's one thing that has been good tonight, isn't it? Seen franchises that we know, but never seen posters like that.
Yeah.
We've seen quite
Yeah.
a few tonight, haven't we? I've never seen that. That Jaws one's really stood out for me.
Yeah,
It really has.
absolutely.
Let's have a look what Adams sent. I'm just going to try and get hold of Adams. So look. Oh yeah, Adams sent a good one. Look at this one.
We'll just send you one another one.
Cheers, Matt. That one, right there.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
yes.
That was the duck.
Right, that's a brilliant one.
Look, that was one weird film, that wasn't it? I know it was
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah.
Comics and
Yeah.
stuff,
It's
but
messed
it was
up.
one weird
Yeah.
film. When she woke up that morning, I was like, she just been shagging that duck. It was like weird. I was like a kid thinking, no, don't tell me she's been shagging the duck. It was weird.
Oh,
Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
awesome. Brilliant poster. Right,
That is
what
a good
I'm going to
poster.
say as well is that's it. I've got whatever I've got left now in posters. Don't send any more.
yeah, it'd be all night getting pictures.
Shabby's battery's running out.
I know, we've got
I'm trying to get a bloody sleep. You keep sending me posters.
Right, so
Demons of
whatever
the
it is
Universe
now,
was the most
I'll check it
disappointing
out.
film that came out, but it was the best because it was so disappointing. No Eternia, no nothing, no battle cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really good. So
Yeah.
it's
On a
like
budget,
weird, wasn't
wasn't
it?
it?
I
It was
don't mind
like,
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stu, you're
Yeah,
quite
it's
popular
weird.
tonight, mate, because our Des has also sent you one as well, which is
Oh,
nice.
for crying out loud.
Oh
Go on.
no.
No, it's nice, Stu. It's nice.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah,
No.
yeah. Can't wait.
This is from our Des to you, Stu.
Actually, to be fair, that's quite a nice poster. I like that. That's
I'll send you my last
nice
one for
colours.
the night.
I'm
Yeah,
liking
very
that, yeah.
colourful. We'll give it
Cheers,
that.
Des.
Very
Thank you, mate.
cool.
Stands
Yeah,
out.
that's nice, Des, that. Yeah. Matt's just sent this one. Good old 01 to Toys. Great film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never seen that poster now for that movie, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Streisand poster.
Because
Yeah.
it's always just Andy Dufresne with the sort of brown sort of background. I've never. That's a nice one.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
its
that.
anniversary. Yeah, 10th anniversary poster. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
That's cool.
There we go. Yeah. How are the Duck? Yeah, it's a strange movie though. Do you think? I don't think it holds up. Do you? Howard the Duck?
No.
No.
Is it Warwick Davis playing the rat? It's
don't
Warwick
think it
Davis,
is,
isn't it?
no.
Is it Warwick?
he played the dog, I
I
don't
can't
know.
remember anything
No,
about
I
the
don't
film.
think it's Warwick.
Oh right, it's not Warwick. All right.
No, Bob
We always do that. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah,
£6. God, I wish it was £6. What's I say that I haven't paid the cinema for 20 years. So I can't-
Well, it was like when I went to see Indy, it was what 13 quid it is now. So
So, Shabby, when
Yeah,
you
it's
said you went
about
to
that, yeah.
pictures, it cost you 100 odd quid, right? Was that just the tickets, or was that with food as well?
Well, there's tickets over here where we are about $15 to $16 each.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the show straight away when this, when all of us go, it gets quite pricey.
yeah,
the
no
thing
one
is as well-
drinks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and then one of the drinks. We do what Luke does basically. We'll go to Dollar Tree first and just get all the Whoppers and get all the Reese's and that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's an expensive doing. I don't know about you lot. The movies that have come out this year, for the past couple of years, I've come out going, I could have waited for that. I could have waited for that one. Do you know what I mean? They haven't. I think the movie I was properly blown away about was Infinity War. I just loved it. The amount, and then ever since then, I've not really tend to go to see any, but it takes a big deal for us to go to them. And Star Wars, after I went to see The Last Jedi, that was it. I was
Yeah,
I'm doing that again.
I had to see the Guardians of the last. I had to see the last Guardians in the cinema. I had to, but there's only Marvel ones though. So I've seen all
Return of the
three.
Jedi
in the
was the
cinema.
last time I went to the pictures, and that was for the 40th.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I
Yeah.
love that. And
Yeah.
did you feel the same way I did when we've seen that movie all of us thousands of times?
Yeah.
But seeing it on the cinema, there was always it felt like a different movie. Do you know what I mean? It was like that. Maybe it was how loud the music was and how they'd done it. But
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you, Shabby. I absolutely loved it because it was the first Star Wars film that I saw as a kid at the pictures. So just to go to see that again 40 years later was just absolutely fantastic. Yeah, really cool.
And we didn't get it over here. The Jedi wasn't shown over here at all, anywhere.
It's a shame that because
Well,
and the funny thing is the way they were saying that, especially over here, where movies is a massive, massive deal. The domestic, how much they make and so on. When I went to see Return of the Jedi, it was packed. It was absolutely packed. And this is a movie. So why don't you do that more often? Why don't these movie companies put out a Jaws or a Goonies or something that that everyone's going to go and see? And the funniest thing is we're all roughly the same age. So when you have kids and you talk to them about it, you could take them and let them experience what you went through. I think it's a good idea.
Did
But
you do
funny
that,
enough,
Mark?
it's the studios that control it. It's not the actual cinemas or those companies. And yeah, it is a bit bizarre that they don't do some sort of a discount for cinemas for older movies that would draw in the likes of our age group that would want to go in. And instead of spending, as you said, Matt, €13 or pounds, they might charge you $5. And that way, if it's a $5, you're going to get a bucket of popcorn and a drink.
Yeah.
That's where those guys are making their margins and their money back.
But saying that, do you think this generation would be interested in doing that kind of thing, going to the pictures and watching older movies?
Yeah.
As Shabby said there, Jedi was jammed.
We go to the cinema. We put a film on every Monday, and we've been to see Tron, Aliens, RoboCop. We've been to see all these films restored in 4K HD. They've been packed. We go and see something new like the Avengers, the Marvel films, on average, 6 or 7 people in the cinema.
Yeah, they were
Every time I've been to see anything from Doctor Who 66 to Tron, anything, that cinema's been packed. That's what I found bizarre. But I think it's because what Conor said, the prices are a lot lower. It's cheap to go in and see these old films. And what you're getting is quality. You're going to enjoy what you're watching for 2 hours.
They do that more in America, though, don't they? Show older films constantly, don't they, on cinemas? Like, not the big cinemas, like the private cinemas. Do they show? I don't know. Do they show more?
Yeah,
older
sometimes
films
they will do, but I mean,
or all the
it's
cinemas
funny.
in America are all owned by big companies.
I mean, they're massive, and you can sit anywhere you want. The chairs will come out and so forth. But the funniest thing is the way they talk about it over here, like, oh, it's a big thing, and everyone. Majority of the time, besides Return of the Jedi, I've been to a cinema. It's been half full. No one's there. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
There wasn't that many watching indie. There was only say 20 people.
Do you think what it is now is these days it doesn't take so long for the film to actually be released onto like VHS or VHS, like streaming services.
VHS.
Yeah, it's a couple of weeks, isn't it?
We had to wait a good long while before we could see the film at home.
Oh yeah.
Whereas
right.
now,
Wait 4 years or something.
Creed 3 did that. Creed 3 did that. Creed 3 was in cinemas, and now it's on Prime. And it took about 2 months to go on Prime.
Yeah,
I'll tell you one of the things. So during COVID, HBO or HBO Max now, as it's called, they did this thing with Warner Brothers that every movie that was to come out will come on there as well through COVID and everything else. And it's one of the most highest paid streams over here. It's $16 for HBO, where everything else is like $6, $8 or whatever. And it worked really, really well. And the way I worked it out, why it worked for me, because there were so many movies on there that I don't mind paying the $16, $17 a month for that I would never have seen at the cinema. Do you see what I mean? So you're watching all these movies as soon as they came out, but then the fall to that was to say, well, half these movies that came out aren't making as much, like June, for example, wasn't making as much money at the theatre because it was on HBO at the same time. Do you see what I mean? But to me, I think that sort of thing works because it's like I said, speaking for me personally, there's only one or two movies I'd see a year at the cinema. But paying the $16, $17 a month, I'll see them all. Do you see what I mean? So, in other words, instead of this one studio just getting $17 off me, they're getting 12 times $17 off me. So, what do you think to that?
Well, I think the big turn off, and like you, I had the kids. If I used to bring the kids to the cinema, it was costing nearly 35, 40 euro just to get in the door for the 3 of us. And you get in, and you want a Coke and you want nachos, and you spilled your Coke, have you? You don't like the nachos, you want popcorn now. And before you know it, right, you're sitting at home 2 hours later, and you're 70 euro out of pocket. You're like, where's the value? It wasn't worth it. So that was the turn off for me,
But for you two, I suppose, being dads and having kids, what Mark's just said, it's perfect sense, common sense wise. You pay the $16 a month instead of $100 odd every time a film comes out. And you're dragging them all to the cinema, and you pay. Like, how much would it be? Like, you've already paid your subscription, so as long as you go and get some sweets in from the corner shop, it costs you next to nothing. And I think that most kids of today, they're all plonked in front of 40-inch, 50-inch, 60-inch. It's only the same HBO as the cinema. Yeah. So I think they are dying. I mean, for us, Blackpool, I know that our cinema now is gone. And we are getting built the biggest IMAX in Europe. That's what's being built at the moment. It's supposed to open in October, but Blackpool, probably 2030. I'll probably be dead and gone by the time it is. But we're not having another cinema now until that does open. So for me, the only thing I'm going to go and see at the IMAX now is basically spectaculars. All other films, I'm just going to wait for streaming and stuff.
Yeah.
Unless it's like Batman 2 or something like that, Dave, where I think, I want to see that on the big screen. And,
Yeah.
Because I don't even know how much of IMAX is. Like I said, I've not paid for the cinema in years with my mate running the cinema. So
I've never been in an IMAX. Never been in one.
I haven't, Matt. I've never been in one. But what I'm going to do, because we've got about 5-10 minutes left, I'm just going to fly through everybody's posters and we'll say goodbye. And then first of all, I want to say all of you, thank you all so much for coming on. I've loved this. This has been brilliant.
Great.
Really,
really good.
And everyone in the chat's been so interactive, sending pictures, keeping us going. So honestly, you chat, you've been brilliant tonight. Some of these pictures. But apparently, Pete, I have a special request for a poster for you from Keep On Collecting. Good old Matt at Keep On Collecting has sent Pete this. Black sheep. So what's the significance to a sheep, Pete?
Black sheep.
It's a comedy-based movie on sheep. It's like a horror kind of movie as well. Comedy horror.
I think I've seen it. Yeah.
Where there's an actor who actually changes into a monster sheep. And they're getting away from a monster sheep, like and the sheep are revolting, so they're attacking humans. So you got to watch it. It's a good movie.
And is it based on a true story set in New Zealand?
Basically, yeah, overrun by sheep. So yeah.
Were you in it, Pete? Were you in it?
No, I wasn't. I knew the
He's in the background. If you look closely, you can see him just for a split second.
Yeah. I'm a tree. I'm a tree. I think.
You're a tree. Our friend
In this one, I played a sheep. I was dressed in wool. I stood there.
Our friend Luke Reynolds has just sent Jason and the Argonauts in, so that's a pretty cool one.
I've never seen that. That's
no, I haven't.
With Talos
that's a good
in the
one.
background.
No.
Oh, Scott sent a few. He sent Uncle Buck, which is really good.
Oh, that Star Trek one. That's the first film me and Mark went to see. You can never remember, but the first movie we went to see at the cinema was Star Trek: The Motion Picture. It came out a bit before our time. We were 5, but it was re-released in 1981, and it was done as a 3D event, and you had to put these 3D glasses on. Back in then, 81. And Mark never remembers, but that was the first film we ever went to see at the cinema.
So these ones off Scott Whitehouse, the Star Trek one, that Empire Strikes Back. Look,
Andy's got that poster. Andy's actually got that.
Yesterday. Yeah. And that poster is really vibrant, man. It's really colourful. So it's a nice one, that. And then we've got this one, which I think one of the lads just brought out. That's an iconic poster as well, isn't it? Platoon.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
It is, and you know, when you see that, you can hear Adagio for strings playing. You can nearly smell the napalm. It's that iconic.
So TJC sent in BMX Bandits.
That was. Take your call back. That's my favourite poster ever. With Goose. I love BMX Bandits.
That was a great film.
Right, so that's everyone done on Instagram. Let's get to Twitter quick.
Cole Kidman's first movies, BMX Bandits.
Yeah.
The first was it, Pete? Yeah, she's only kidding that, wasn't she? I love that film. It was great.
Yeah.
I love to see where they're going through the abandoned arcade. It's all like abandoned, and they're going up ramps and stuff. And they added that last bumpy.
I love the two guys in it in the car chasing them. Them two are great. So funny. Guys.
People always talk about Rad at school. They'd always talk about Rad. But I used to say, have you not seen BMX Bandits? Like, it's better than Rad.
But I think that was the first film that I went to see repeatedly with my brother. So there was a period of time where you'd go and see a cool film and you'd go back the following week because there'd be nothing else on. You'd see a movie 2 or 3 times in the cinema.
And I think that's a big problem with films today. I feel films are wishy-washy. I feel like they're out now and people are like, right, what's next? And I believe it's putting these clips in at the end of Marvel films for 30 seconds and making you wait 2 years for it. And then when you get to see it after 2 years, you're waiting for them last 30 seconds to see what you're going to do again in 2 years. And to me, though, it's created a thing with films like when you went to the video shop as a kid, not once did you say, how old's that film? Was that film 6 months old? Oh, I can't watch that. Films could be 7, 8, 10 years old. It didn't matter. Yet today, it seems, I mean, when was the last time anybody watched Iron Man 2? Or they watched something like that that's a great film, 200 million budget movie.
There's no
so wishy-washy today.
Luke Travis has sent these in. The Art of the Modern Movie poster. Can you see them, guys? Are they up? Yeah. So we got that one. That one.
What poster's that?
That one. These are all the modern kind of look. All Star Wars.
Oh, that's a nice book to have. It's got everything.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So I'll get rid of that one. What else? I think I'm done on.
You're done.
I'm done on that. Let's have a look.
Yeah, what does everyone think of the Napoleon Des has put there? What's everyone think of the Napoleon trailer?
That looked great, that looked really good.
Not seeing it.
Even goes to the
Ridley
pyramids,
Scott.
doesn't he? So, yeah.
How good were them graphics in it, man? It looks amazing. Honestly,
Yeah.
if you've not seen it, Dave, watch that trailer. It's really good.
It's
What do you
Joaquin
think of the
Phoenix.
Ahsoka trailer? I love that Ahsoka trailer.
Yeah,
I've seen the trailer. Looks amazing.
Please don't
Yeah,
Force
I'm
Awakens
now
me
waiting
though.
for that one to start.
Yeah.
The Force
2
Awakens was a
episodes,
great
innit?
trailer, but don't
Double
Force
episode.
Awakens me. All I want.
To Force Awakens.
We've got our Tez has sent a few in, so we've got this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Classic. Yeah.
Well, it looked
Classic.
Dave, that come on the front of the Necker box, all laminated and stuff.
Yeah,
I loved it on the front of the Necker
there.
box. Yeah, brilliant. That's a
Tez
great
was going to
poster.
send that one in. The with all that I want. Yeah.
Oh, that was everywhere when I was at college, that poster.
And we've got one for Matt too. Right there.
Yeah, you got a feeling which one's coming. Yeah, I knew it. I knew
It's
Tez
a
would
Willy
put that one on.
Wonka's. It's a Willy Wonka's poster. There it is.
Yeah.
That's all. Troubles with
Yeah,
Jason.
that's it.
Not coming up. So I
Have we
think
seen
that's
the
it. I think we are done with the posters.
Oh, yeah, we're done. It's 10 o'clock.
So so we're nearly. So that's perfect timing as well because it's 2 minutes. So let's just get through the chat and then we'll have a look.
While you're doing
Here
that,
we
Mark,
go.
can I just ask you? I saw a thing go up with you and Georgie doing a stream. What's that? What's that coming up?
I'd seen that.
On Saturday, this coming Saturday, 11 p.m. It's a
Ooh.
double celebration, so it will be Georgie's birthday. Oh, hello! It'll be Georgie's birthday, and it will be our 2-year wedding anniversary. So we're going to be
Ooh,
and having a little chat with people on the chat in the live stream. So yeah,
When is that?
it'll be Georgie's first time on the channel as well. So that'll be this Saturday,
Yeah,
Right,
we'll be watching that.
Pop in and
What
say
time?
hello.
What time's
11
it?
p.m. UK time. That's past Matt's bedtime, and
Well,
that'll be
yeah,
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm going on holiday Saturday, so yeah.
Yeah, he'll be out clubbing
That's right.
Saturday night. Now he's on his holidays. He won't be saying.
Yeah, me and Tez will be Sunday night. We'll be having a few.
Let's have a look. It affects
So
Yeah, I look forward to that, Stu. I'll be watching that.
Oh, thank you.
And what's it about? Is it just major discussion and just chat about stuff? And
No, we're just gonna sort of reminisce in front of you guys about how we met, and all the things that we've got up to. Obviously not in the bedroom, but just going out for days and stuff like
I'm not
that.
watching it, man.
And going out and holidays. We're going to chat about Georgie's collection. She doesn't know it, but she will now. But there's going to be a surprise unboxing for her, so I've got a little something to as well. So
Sounds good.
She'll go. That's that.
she bloody better not, crikey, otherwise I'll have it. But yeah,
Oh,
Is it a glowing ET finger, this, Stu? Is it glowing
Is
ET
it?
finger?
no, she's already had that, but no.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Right. So
Stu.
the
That
last
sounds
question
good.
I want to ask you. The
So
last question I want to ask you.
hold fire there, Shabby. Hold fire. I
Yeah.
think you have a couple of super chats.
Yeah.
and a
Max-
sticker. You got a sticker.
So
You got a
Yeah,
super
do,
sticker
man.
from
Don't
Tony.
just keep it chat,
There
you
you
amateur.
go.
Yeah, look at that. You got your first sticker from Tony.
Wow.
And you've got another one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice
keep
one,
on
Tony.
collecting.
That was awesome of you. That was nice.
That is
Might you have
really
to dance
nice.
like a monkey now or something, don't you? You don't have to shit in your hand or something like Salacious Run does.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
really nice of you because I didn't want to bring it up. Do you know what I mean? Someone accused me of getting free stuff on a comment, and it kind of put me off. a
Who
little
did
bit.
that?
Do you know what I
Who
mean?
did that?
Oh,
As if anyone would do that.
oh.
What-
It was me.
Tony- That is awesome of you. Right, we're going to have to go quickly Phil, because I don't want to. Super awesome. Our friend Johnny's on next on his channel. He's doing a comic stream, so that'd be good. But before we all go, I just want to ask you one question. We could all go around each. What is the movie you're looking forward to the most coming up?
Oh.
For me, love the Joker, love the Batman. Can't wait to see the Batman 2. Can't wait.
Yeah.
So Batman 2 for side. Connor?
I can't. Nothing springs to mind.
June 2 for me. June
I'm
2.
same as Matt. June 2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
same
And
as I.
June 1, yeah.
I loved that first movie. That was, but Matt
Good.
once turned around at 01 Toys and said, "You should see it on the big screen," and I wish I had done because it looked. You know what I mean? I watched it at home. It was a big TV. I've got a big TV, but I bet.
Yeah, you got to be
watching
seeing on a big TV.
Yeah, I'll definitely be seeing the second one at cinema.
And can I just ask you all that now that you've seen the cinema posters and we come back and do a wheel, would you all like to come back on again and we'll do the wheel giveaway for all these
Come
posters?
back on.
Yeah,
So
I want
anybody
to
that
This
wants
was
to
awesome.
put in-
This was great.
I want to
marketing
do
details and stuff like that. But what I think if we do a wheel and we'll put a poster on a wheel with everybody's name on and we'll just give them away like that. I think that's the best thing to do.
Matt does ZSO with me every week. The only reason I'm asking Matt back on so he can do the bloody wheel. That's
We can do it on Matt's channel if he doesn't mind. Yeah, we'll do it on Matt's
Matt's
channel.
bad with a wheel.
Don't mind. Yeah, we can
Oh,
do
We-
that.
We'll leave it
Giveaway
to the
is his wheel.
professionals.
That's it.
Matt,
Yeah.
your movie. What are you looking forward to, Matt?
June 2, I said. Yeah, June 2. Yeah,
Stu?
yeah.
The Batman.
The Batman 2. P.G.M. What are you
That'd be
looking
a
forward
while,
to?
wouldn't it? That'd be a while. wouldn't it?
I'm looking forward to the Joker Folio 2, I think.
Oh yeah,
No,
yeah.
Yeah,
no,
Batman's it.
Yeah. And
So,
our pal
it's
DTM, what
going
are
to be a
you
long
looking
way
forward
off.
June
It's gonna
2.
be a long way off, but,
And
to? June 2, I think, yeah. June
Indiana
2.
Jones 6 or 7 or whatever's coming out next.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the new Star Wars Ray movie. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
That'd be a
The
bit
new
of a
one
wait.
will come in,
Wait
yeah.
a while for that. Yeah.
You'll see what it's like there. But anyway, this is it. We're going to finish right now. Thank you all so much. Thank you, honestly. And if you haven't subscribed to these lads, probably most of you have. You all know who these guys are. But
well,
Fully Figures, 0 Toys, Universal Toy Collector, P.G.M Show, DTM Collectibles, all everybody, including Size Instagram, are all in the description of this video. So if you look down, like one of these lads, go and watch the channels. They're awesome. But apart from that, anybody else got anything to say before we go?
No.
No,
Thank you. This was awesome.
Yeah.
Right, we're done. Thank you all so much. Thanks,
Brilliant.
lads. Thank
Yeah,
you.
cheers, guys. Thank you.